I researched their pros and cons, and I discovered a horrible truth, one that shakes me to my very core. You might find it hard to believe, but yo, it's been a while since I made a video. Why? Well, let me tell you about one of the reasons. For the past few months, I've been working as a rider for one food delivery company in my country, Grab. You might be wondering why I choose to do this job. It's simple freedom. Being able to choose when I want to work is great. There is no boss to order you around or annoying coworkers. All you have to do is deliver food from point A to point B. Sounds like the perfect job for me who hates being around people, but is it really as simple as it sounds? Keep watching and find out. There are a bunch of food delivery services these days. Grab, Foodpanda, and Shopee Food are among the most popular where I am from. So when I decided to become a rider, I researched their pros and cons, and I discovered a horrible truth, one that shakes me to my very core. You might find it hard to believe, but it is. They are all the same. What do I mean by that? We'll come back to that later. Know that everything I speak about will be based on my experience. If you have a similar or different experience than me, feel free to share it in the comment section below. I became a rider back in September last year. That was like 4 months ago. Honestly, I won't consider doing it if my friend doesn't recommend it to me. He had already worked as a rider for about a year and seems to be doing okay. So I was like, maybe I should do that too. Instead of the boring ass job that I had. I wanted to have money and plenty of free time so I can do this, making videos, which is what I am passionate about. I applied for Grab in July, but I waited for a month and there was no update. Unbelievable. Can't just do nothing, so I start looking around on the internet. And what do you know? I discovered that the registration process could take months or even a year to be processed. That is just ridiculous. Can't wait that long. So, what did I do? There is actually a trick to it. You have to find an agent. Luckily for me, my friend knows one. I applied again with the agent and it was processed in just 1 day. I have no idea how that works. I didn't even have to pay the agent. Next thing I know, I already start working. Since I make my own schedule, I decided to work from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So that is 5 hours a day. You are wondering, why did I pick those times? Those are the peak hours, the time when people are hungry as hell and start ordering food. You also get a bonus when you work during that time in the form of a diamond. Diamond is the incentive from Grab. Diamond is valuable, but Grab Diamonds is worth jack shit. One diamond is equal to Rm 0.10 or 10 cents. During peak hour, you may get like 4 diamonds per order. So that is 40 cents extra on top of the regular fare. For Grab, as I am making this video, they pay Rm 4 ringgit minimum for one order. It's for an order that is less than 2 km in total distance from the vendor to the customer. For each additional 2 km, they add a whopping 35 cents. What a steal. There is also double order, in which you get 2 orders from different customers simultaneously. Double customers mean double pay, right? You cannot be more wrong. You see, the way Grabs calculate the double order fare is like this. Here are order A and order B. It is a double order. For order A that goes from X to Y, fare is Rm 4 ringgits and 50 cents. For order B, the fare calculation will be based on the distance from Y to Z and not X to Z. If the distance from Y to Z is less than 2 km, you may get only an extra 35 cents for that job. So, the total fare for double order is RM 4 ringgit and 85 cents. Hmm, 2 orders, 2 customers, and that is how much you get. That doesn't seem worth it. You might as well cancel the second order so another rider can get a job. I really hate double orders, but sometimes it's worth doing, and there is another reason why I may not cancel it. If you were to look outside any shopping mall parking lot, you will see many food delivery riders waiting for orders, and I can guarantee that most of them are Grab riders. This is a big problem. Not only Grab have to compete with other food delivery services, even when they get an order, there will be more riders than orders. As a result, getting even a single order as a Grab rider can be extremely difficult. The food delivery services took off when COVID hit the world, and people had to rely on them. It was a terrible time for many people, but it was the golden age for Grabs and the riders. The amount of money riders can make during that time is unbelievable. Most of them will never make that much money working on a regular job. However, that time has passed. People can go out now and rely less on food delivery services, but riders that enjoy their massive salaries never leave. Instead, they increase. After all, why won't other people quit their job and become riders if they believe they can triple their current income? Once the orders numbers start dropping, the food delivery companies start lowering the fare per order, and the dream job started to look less favorable. The riders can never make the same amount of money they did before. This problem is not exclusive to Grab either. No matter which food delivery company you work for, the problem of having more riders than orders persists. That wasn't enough to stop them, however. This video proves that I knew I was late to the party, and I wasn't thinking of making a few thousands bucks a month, just some money to keep me going while I pursue my dream. Maybe RM 50 ringgit a day? If I work 5 hours a day and could get 2 orders per hour, that should be achievable. Boy, was I wrong. How hard is it to get an order? Let's see. For my 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift, there is rarely a single order from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So I'll waste 1 hour of my life for nothing. The 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. shift is just as bad. You might get lucky and get 2 orders. Can you imagine how disappointing that was? This doesn't just happen to me. You can find many riders complaining about it on social media. Sometimes they got it worse than me, working or waiting for 8 hours straight only to get 2 orders. That is just sad. On average, I could make RM 35 ringgits a day. That is half of my actual goal. You know, I try to be grateful, but compared to a part-time job in my area that pays RM 9 ringgits an hour, it's hard not to feel discouraged. I work 5 days so I can make about RM 125 ringgits a week. But did I actually make that much? What about petrol for my motorcycle? My phone needs an internet connection, so I had to sign up for a mobile internet plan. Motorcycle maintenance? What are those? With the amount of money I make, God forbid I break anything. What about the job itself? It's as simple as it sounds. I take the food from the vendor and drop it at the customer's house. I haven't had any bad experiences with the customers. I remember every single one that gave me tip. Make me believe there's still hope for humanity. This job takes me places I never would have gone before. It's like going on an adventure. Each order is like a quest. Before this job, I never liked riding my motorcycle to distant places, mostly because I never had a reason to. I am an introvert. I stay in my dungeon almost all day. Even riding for 20 kilometers is a massive achievement for me. I love going full throttle on a long straight road. At that moment, I feel truly free. This job opened my eyes. Even in my small city, there are so many incredible looking places that I didn't even know existed. I still get jealous. I see many crazy looking houses that my customers live in. Some of them might as well be a palace. What the hell do they work as? Those rich bastards. Still, they also motivate me. If they can do it, why not me? I will have what they have. So you see, there's some good and some bad. Being Grab Rider isn't all I thought it was. I couldn't reach my target, but I could still make some money. Whether it's worth it or not, I let you decide. It doesn't matter which food delivery company you work for, it will have the same problems, but who knows? Maybe you'll be more lucky with another. I believe the experience I gain is worth much more than the money. Would I recommend you to sign up for this job? If you already have a permanent job and want a side income, then sure. But I will not recommend doing it full time. Your income will not be stable, and this job does have a high risk. After all, you will always be on the road with a bunch of killing machines. Ultimately, I did not regret signing up, and despite the cons, I may still work as rider from time to time. Once you start riding, you will never stop, or just take a long pit stop.